Hey y'all. So I'm back on YouTube to document my journey. I want to be very transparent with the things that I want to share in this video. I do want to give a disclaimer to say that some of the topics that I'm going to discuss talk about abuse, triggers, and I just want to make sure that we are intentional. I'm a survivor of narcissistic abuse. There have been flying monkeys that have been viewing my page lately based on some of the commentary that I've shared due to me being triggered because I have complex PTSD. It's so interesting how people who don't know a person intimately or well talk about how good a person is based on the performance that they give. But in reality, there's a lot of people that have been harmed, that have been speaking out about the harm that they have caused. And it's very interesting how people will act about the matter unless they are personally impacted. So, as you can imagine, seeing the things about my ex-wife being posted on the internet was a trigger for me. And the only thing that I really said repetitively was that character is on the ballot. And with that, you should not vote for liars, cheaters, or thieves. There are some people that have problems with me sharing that as if they had to rebuild their life or as if they were stolen from, as if their body and their sexual health, or even physical health rather, wasn't put into consideration when decisions were made. Please understand, when people make mistakes, and we need grace in this world. But when you make a mistake, what you do after that shows your character. Not only did they go on the campaign to say that I was slandering them and that I was lying about what took place, or even that they left the relationship because technically they filed the divorce without disclosing the fact that I left telling them to file because I wasn't paying a filing fee after financially supporting them. There was a lot of financial abuse that took place too. Withholding of money, stealing of money. I've survived a lot and haven't gone into detail of just all the harm and, again, the abuse that I've gone through. But I am very grateful that I'm on the other side of it. And again, I'm not perfect. There are things that I've said and done, and again, having to be accountable for the things that I've done. I didn't plan out what exactly I was going to say. I just knew that I needed some time and water and time to log off because of all the different people that I'm connected to that's also connected to my ex-wife. And so I'm seeing things that I don't necessarily want to see. And that had triggered me to the point where, again, I had to log off. I unfriended some people. I blocked some people because there's no way that you can love me, especially people who knew intimate details of some of the things that were on. There's nothing that I couldn't say to them. And I appreciate the people that have been supporting me during this time. And again, thankful for the support that I have as I'm navigating this. But like I said, seeing people talk about how someone is a good person and they're just seeing what's on the internet. They have a parasocial relationship with this individual. They actually have no idea how this person is day in and day out. And unless you've done business with them or you're very close with them, you won't even know. At the end of the day, the things that have happened to me have made me a stronger person, and I'm very grateful for that. I've also experienced my karma because of some of the things that I've done in the past. So again, I'm not saying this out of judgment, I'm saying this out of experience. And I'm saying this to you that you need to be very mindful with the people that you connect with and how you get connected with them, because after watching The Polygamist and just seeing how people were sleeping with married people, like that was my story, not caring if someone was married. So, this I'm sending y'all love, light, and peace. I hope that y'all take care of yourself. I do want to do a video about YouTube and how they're changing their monetization policy and what does that mean for content creators and what's been happening with the content creator ecosystem, the kind of content creation. I think people need to know that children are wanting to be influencers and to be streamers, all of those things. And while there is money in those spaces, also we need to develop skills that they're able to use beyond the classroom. And speaking of classroom, without getting too much into a rant and another rabbit hole, I've been seeing a lot of conversation about Darius Cooks and his commentary on like the secondary school about children not being able to read and write. Children meaning seniors that teachers, and so that has caused so much controversy at the school level, but also nationally. And I'm so thankful for organizations like Period Zero that are changing the game as it relates to teaching our children the skills that they will need to know to be competitive in the workforce as AI has taken over, and there's so much to unpack even with that. Till next time. I'm surprised you didn't say ref. Oh, you got some coot today, huh? Yes, indeed. Okay.